Hi, I'm Ben from SportsShoes and I'm here with Georgia from Saucony to talk today about the new Peregrine 13. So Georgia, this is the new trail shoe, feels incredible, looks amazing. What are the updates from the 12 to the 13?
Yeah, sure. I'll talk you through some of the updates. So one thing that's great about the Peregrine is it's super versatile. So we've got lots of grip and plenty of cushioning, and that's one thing that's changed with the Peregrine 13. So we've added 3mm more stack height in both the heel and the forefoot to provide more cushioning underfoot, so you have a nice soft underfoot feeling when you're running in the Peregrine.
Is that a different foam or is it the same foam? Is it just more of the foam?
Yeah, that's right. We've kept the same power run foam, so an EVA foam in the midsole, there's just more of it.
And in terms of the outsole, it's the same lug pattern as the 12?
It's a very similar lug pattern, so we've got 5mm deep lugs with the Peregrine, which provides a versatile amount of grip. We've got chevron shaped lugs that face forwards on the forefoot, and we've changed the configuration slightly on the heel, so some of the chevrons face forwards and some of them face backwards on the heel, and this just provides more grip and traction there.
And I know the Peregrine 11 was a lot heavier than the 12, and I think now this is the lightest model of them all, so the weight is different again from the 12.
Yeah, so the weight's dropped around 15 grams to the 13, so we've got more cushioning at a lower weight, which makes the shoe feel really fast and really light on the trails.
And let's just position this in terms of the whole of the trail running range. You talked about it being really versatile. Is this kind of your go-to everyday trail shoe?
Yeah, I'd say the Peregrine offers something for everyone, whether you're just starting out at trail running and want something nice and cushioned and comfortable, all the way up to some of our more elite sponsored athletes and trail runners who use the Peregrine for racing and training.
So really one shoe to do it all, training and racing, lightweight, comfortable, cushioned. I mean, it feels and looks amazing. It's a great shoe, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It'll tick a lot of boxes on the trails and definitely carry you over any terrain that you need.
Fantastic. So there we have it, folks, the new Saucony Peregrine 13, your versatile all-round trail shoe. Next up, we have the Saucony Peregrine 13 ST. So Georgia, can you tell us about this shoe?
Yeah, so whereas we were talking about the standard Peregrine 13 being a very versatile trail shoe, the Peregrine 13 ST is a little bit more specific. So ST in the name stands for soft terrain, so it's really designed for mud and soft ground. Because of this, we've got deeper lugs on the outsole, that's the main difference. So 6.5mm lugs that are a bit more widely spaced as well. So the idea behind that is they'll really stick into that mud and soft ground and then also release the debris from the bottom of the shoe more easily, so you're not getting all clogged up with mud on the outsole there. Really good for mud, cross country, out and out off-road runs.
So obviously we've got the difference in the outsole, deeper lug, different lug pattern, which has been really well explained. In terms of the midsole, is that the same EVA foam that we've got underfoot?
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the same power run midsole as the Peregrine 13, so nice and cushioned, nice and comfortable. The same changes from the Peregrine 12 to the Peregrine 13, that we've got 3mm more foam for more cushioning underfoot. Another change with the Peregrine 13 ST is this higher cut upper. So we've got a built-in gaiter to offer more protection if you are running through mud and soft ground, so you're not getting any debris in over the top of your shoe.
That's a really handy design, isn't it? And a definite upgrade on the last model. Was it different to the Peregrine 12 ST in terms of this new upper?
Yeah, exactly. We've not used the built-in gaiter before, so having that there is really going to improve the comfort and support and protection on your runs.
In terms of weight, how does that compare to the Peregrine 13? Slightly heavier or about the same?
Yes, it is slightly heavier than the Peregrine 13. However, with that extra protection there, I definitely think it's worth those few extra grams.
So just to summarise then, this shoe, great for training, great for racing, but more suited to soft ground, especially when you need that grip in kind of muddy conditions. So if you're doing something like maybe fell running or muddy trail running, this will be the go-to shoe.
Yeah, that's spot on, Ben. Great where you need that extra protection and extra grip.
So another shoe in your Saucony armoury, fantastic addition to the Saucony range. Here we have it, Saucony Peregrine 13 ST. So here we have the final shoe in this particular range, and this is the Saucony Peregrine Gore-Tex. So Georgia, can you just talk to us a little bit about this shoe and what to expect with this one?
Yeah, so the Peregrine 13 Gore-Tex features the same outsole as the standard Peregrine, as well as the same cushioning, Again, in the 13th version, we've got a little bit more foam there for that increased cushioning underfoot. The main difference is we've got an invisible fit Gore-Tex upper, so your feet are going to stay nice and dry and warm. The fact that it's invisible fit means the fit doesn't change with that Gore-Tex lining, so you can take your normal size in the shoe and it's going to fit exactly the same.
So this is more closely related to the Peregrine 13 than the ST. But the major difference here is in this upper, isn't it then? And it's obviously a waterproof version, so perfect really for kind of, you know, running through the wet and through the mud. It's going to keep your feet really dry. Also perfect for all season as well, I would imagine, especially in the winter and the autumn.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely going to keep your feet dry and comfortable and also add a bit of warmth as well. So great for all year round.
And in terms of weight, I think this one is the heaviest in the range, is that correct?
Yeah, it's slightly heavier just because, again, that extra technology with that Gore-Tex upper is going to add a bit of weight. But again, if you're wanting to prioritise the warmth and the dryness of your feet, then it's a great shoe to pick.
And aside from that upper, is it essentially the same shoe as the 13? Are there any other changes or updates to this one?
Exactly, the only change is the Gore-Tex upper. So if you have used the standard version of the Peregrine in the past and you're wanting something that's going to provide that bit of extra protection and keep your feet nice and dry, you should be able to transition nicely into the Peregrine 13 Gore-Tex.
Perfect. So the wet weather shoe, great in muddy conditions, great for keeping your feet nice and dry and warm and comfortable. The Peregrine 13 Gore-Tex, available now from SportsShoes.com.